Hi there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing 3 episodes. Actually, I have done 2 episodes already. So I'll be doing the final one and third one today. It's going to be a list, and there's going to be 50. There are going to be 15 fragrances in this list, which are more on formal side. Okay, what I mean by formal, you can dress it up, or you can just wear with more of your, like shirt tucked in, if your workplace at a workplace or attending a meeting, or you want to be a bit serious. This fragrance I recommend. There are many other fragrances who do the same thing, and perhaps I had a few more fragrances which are finished. Okay, like fragrances like Chanel's Allure. Okay, that one is finished. Platinum Egoist. These are great fragrances just from Chanel by itself. But I have the 15 that I have available right now, and these are my favorites. I put them according to my liking, and they are not all of the same nature. Some of them are fresh, very few, and the rest of them are a bit more on the darker side. You can rock this if the situation is a bit serious. So I'll go one by one. First fragrance, number 15, I'm gonna go with Homme Absolu. Okay, this one I reviewed recent time. This is very hidden gem kind of fragrance. Not many people talk about it. Not many people have it. They don't have any idea. Joop sometimes surprise you. Like they surprise you with their quality. This is an incense based fragrance and very beautiful incense. This fragrance is so beautiful. I mean, this perfume is not for everybody. It has a church, sort of vibe. Like, look at the atomizer, yellow and black, very nice. So Joop Wow was also very good. But and when I smell this fragrance, I was in love with it right away. Very nice fragrance, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of incense, that kind of a combo. And for late night like this, if you're going out, if there's a late night party or something, you can also wear it. 1:30 here in Dhaka right now in morning. So that's number 15. Number 14, I'm gonna go with another new fragrance that I bought in recent times called Hugo Boss Bottle Parfum, okay, or Parfum. This fragrance is not for also for everybody. This is a leather-based perfume with a lot of pepper. It's spicy. Some people say similar to Boss Bottle Private Accord, the scent, but I don't find that much similarity. There's some elements from it, but it's very mature. It will take some time for people to understand this, and if they can, it has really good performance. Trust me on that one. If it rains, even in summertime, if it rains, rainy nights, you can rock this, but mostly for winter. That is Hugo Boss Bottle Parfum. That's number 14. Number 13, one of my favorites, DV. Okay, Duc. I always struggle to say this. Duc De Vervins by this fragrance house called, I think, man, I always forget the house name. Why? Houbignon. Okay, so very gorgeous little bottle, but this cheap feeling to the bottle also. It's a niche house, but the sides I wish were metal. These are more on plasticky side, but the juice in there, it's a mature man scent. This fragrance is so up class, so up class. Just take a look at the atomizer. It's pretty like a bad boy sort of a bottle. Like it's a gangster sort of bottle. Even though the bottle is cheap, the juice is equally high class. This is similar to Paco Rabanne Purom, but more higher class, than that. Okay, and really long lasting. Definitely check it out. DV Extreme. Just keep it like that. Okay, that's number 13. Number 12, I'm gonna go with M7 Oud Absolu by YSL. These are all part of their this line. I don't remember the line. What is the line called? But there's a different collection which is upper end or more expensive. So M7 you can't find anymore. I reviewed it M7 few days back. This ones you can find still perhaps, but getting pricier, at least $100 something now. These are fragrances. These are amazing fragrance. Definitely not for everybody, but when you rock this, people can tell you're wearing something very classy. My number one has some similarity to this, but this is about oud, a little bit of a citrusy quality up top, but mostly it will become spicy, woody fragrance. Okay, this is called M7 Oud Absolu by YSL. So number 11, I'm going to show you one of my favorite fragrances easily. This is something I easily put in my any list without any hesitation. This is Dolce & Gabbana, The One EDT. Such a stunning fragrance, such a stunning bottle. This is Godfather for me. This is Godfather fragrance, one of the best fragrance release ever. And why I don't show EDP, the Royal Night, some of the other ones, because this is the one that's responsible. When I spray it every time, happiness. You can wear this, man. Such a beautiful opening. That grapefruit, that ginger, and I think the amber. There is also a fair bit of other stuff in there, but the fragrance basically it's about tobacco. Okay, it's a tobacco masculine. So it's one of my first purchase as a collector. I always highly recommend this. Blind by Word, Dolce & Gabbana, The One EDT. So top 10, I'm gonna go with, next one is very classy citrus aromatic fragrance. It's called Armani Oud. This is the sort of like a modern formulation, which is still hard to get. Older formulation will have black here. This part would be black. If you can get a black version here, like the cap color here, that would be a gold mine for you. Okay, but this one is not bad at all. Beautiful citruses, beautiful aromatic kind of fragrance, and it's masculine. Okay, if you like Jaipur, Bhushan Puram, or Dior Eau Sauvage, this is very close to Dior Eau Sauvage, if not better. Okay, with decent performance. Armani Eau Puram, that's number 10. Number 9, Versace perfume. This is Versace Oud Noir. I have couple of oud here. I realized that without any prior thoughts, I picked them up for a reason. They naturally, like, I picked them up because they smell more formal. Discontinued stuff, by the way, more higher class of Versace line. This is the best, one of the best. Versace Man, this one, Dreamer, and these are some of the best perfumes Versace ever offered. This one, some people call it Tom Ford Wood kind of alternative. I find it similar to number 1 today, but so good for the price. Even if you pay $80, $100, it's worth the money. Versace Pura Oud Noir. Next one, I think, is one of niche fragrance in the list, but just because it's niche, I'm not going to put it top 5. Top 5 are my favorites. So this is my favorite, but it has one very strong point, is the performance. This fragrance is through the roof. It's one of the most expensive fragrance in this list today, but it's worth the money. It's called 40 Knots by Xerjoff. This fragrance, it's a fresh, woody kind of fragrance, and it's similar to LDDM, to my nose, but better value than that. LDDM is referring to Low Desert de Moroccan, that fragrance, if you tried it. This is very similar in nature. Such a stunning perfume. I did not understand this fragrance at first. When I to smell it, I'm like, it's nice, but I'm not sure if I want to get it. Get it. If you have the money, get it. This is a great fragrance. 40 Knots smells like rich people. Okay, if you want to smell rich, get that fragrance. So next one, another Hugo Boss, okay, or Hugo Boss, like Steven says. I like it. I like this so much. This is my most favorite dark Hugo Boss fragrances. Okay, one of them anyway. Boss Bottle Oud. Okay, I told you some of the oud fragrances like Versace Noir, M7 Oud Absolu, they made the list. This one has to make the list. Such a stunning perfume. Spiced up apple. They said they used real oud. I'm not sure about that, but the spicy apple, just for that note, just for that note, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. If you rock it with even with a leather jacket on a formal party or something, like think of a playboy who has class. Okay, and I remember one of the movies where this dude goes to parties, and anyway, let's not talk about movies, but he was a playboy and he was like hitting on elder women. What is the movie called? Man, anyway, that dude from Dude, Where's My Car? Okay, you know that movie now. Anyway, so next one, similar nature, but performer version. This one lasts in winter about 5 hours to 6 maximum, but this one, next one, is gonna get you through the night. And trust me, such a dark, beautiful, opulent fragrance. I had to buy it last month, even though I was out of cash. Okay, this fragrance is so stunning, man. You have to try this house if you haven't. It's a great house as a niche house. Parfum de Marly, Habdan. Anything from this dark line, Wojan, and Habdan, and then have Huyan, few of the other ones. They are fragrances. This line are more upper class presentation. If you see the box, you'll know. And they're a bit more expensive than they're like Leighton or something like a Percival, Galloway. Habdan, it's again about the apples, spices, and I think there are a few other elements. The spices and the apples, man, it makes it so mouth-watering, but it's also very wearable at the same time. Okay, if you like Boss Bottle Oud, you will definitely like it. Habdan by Parfum de Marly. So now top 5 of my favorites, and you'll be surprised. Some of the niche ones didn't make up to here in the top 5, where the designer made it. Next one is number 5, is a stunning perfume. If you don't have it, get it now because it's discontinued, getting hard to find. And I'm not just saying it. I'm saying this is such a stunning perfume which didn't get the love it deserved, which is called Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive. Yesterday I was doing the new Paco Rabanne Royal. That's when I got the idea of doing this video. This is a beautiful hookah tobacco and the most mature from the line. Really nice. Let me wear a little bit of it. Man, I have to wear this. Okay, just one spray. I have to get a backup bottle, by the way. This is the beautiful opening, man. The opening will really make an impression. I just absolutely love it. This is something I recommend for office wear in winter time. It feels like hookah tobacco, a little bit of a guirlande low medial vibe, a little bit of a fragrance that coming up next, a little bit of a Naxos. You know, that tobacco in this is just out of this world. It's lovely. There's a cherry in there, a little bit smoky, but it's beautifully polished. Okay, so 1 million Prive number 5. So number 4, I prefer it a little bit more over the Prive one, but you understand, top 5 are all special. This is a fragrance you cannot get anymore. Pure Havane by Thierry Mugler. Today I prefer it over Naxos. Okay, why? Something about Pure Havane. I have so many more memories of this since I got it. The very first bottle I got was a gift from one of my brothers who don't talk to me anymore. He disappeared. I don't know why, what happened to him, but I don't know. Every to each his own. But I don't remember doing anything to him. But this guy, he loved me so much initially that when I came here, he came to meet me in 2016 in the Frag meetup, and I since then I have this. This was my dream. He took me to Perfume World and bought this fragrance. Then since then I had many bottles. This is one of the last bottles that I have now. Pure Heaven is pure magic. Check out my review. You'll know why. This smells again like Dolce & Gabbana, and this they smell like Godfather. So high class. Number 3, Bvlgari Man In Black. This is the all blacks edition. Very hard to find. Bit more performance, but normal Bvlgari Man In line and this they are like Man In Black and this they are kind of similar. So this one, what it offers is the spices. Okay, spices, tobacco, and I think they have that floral. What is that floral? Man, anyway, so tuberose. Okay, and then they also have boozy kind of vibe. So this is a perfect men's fragrance, man's man fragrance. It's so strong, so beautiful. Women just respect this fragrance on a man. You can rock this with a dark suit, black suit. This is going to be amazing. Trust me, Bvlgari Man In Black getting hard to find now, and prices have gone really high, but it's worth the money. Number 2, you're going to be in for a big surprise because this fragrance you will not see. You'll be like, why is it so high up in the order? I'll tell you why. Prada Homme. Did you see that coming? No, because this fragrance doesn't have any similarity to previous ones except perhaps Armani Eau Purum. That is a citrus aromatic. Rest of them are all dark, bit mysterious in nature. Prada Homme, class. Okay, class in a bottle. Those who love it, they know. They know Prada fragrances are super classy. That soapy vibe, like that iris, and then classy, like it's a nice wear, it doesn't smell cheap. It's a simple fragrance but very elegant. Okay, so I would say if you're just wearing a white shirt tucked in pant, very formal but not fully, this is the fragrance to wear. This is one of the most cleanest fragrance I ever came across. Okay, ever come across or came across. Anyway, so number 1, this is not going to be a freshie. This is going to be the king of kings. Okay, this is my favorite always, Creed's Royal Oud. Those who know me, they know this is one of my most favorite perfumes of all time, and this is my most favorite sorry, Creed fragrance of all time too. And Creed, they charge you ridiculous amount of money. Back in the days, this kind of bottles you won't be able to find no more. And I'm just using a cap of original vetiver, but I bought this as a tester unit. Okay, but these 120 mls are going for a kidney pricing now. So Royal Oud is similar to kind of like M7 Oud Absolu, little bit, Versace Oud Noir a little bit, if you know those fragrances, but ultimate big boss is this. Some people do not get good performance. I get amazing performance from it. So there you go. Try these 20 fragrances. They're really great for a little bit formal occasion and very rich smelling perfumes. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know how you like them. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.